It's quick, it's simple, especially on this trailer here. Since we only have one axle, really no need to group it. You're gonna have to talk about it, whether you like it or not, but it's simplistic. It's the S-Cam system, no disc brakes. Okay. Now, you exclude these airlines. I know they're connected, but remember what I said, airlines electrical are part of your coupling system. So you'll start with the header board. This is called the header board. From top to bottom, from driver's side to passenger side, no missing pieces, no large holes where cargo can fall out through the front. On top, I have my clearance lights, okay, which are amber in color on both sides. The lenses are clean and clear, not broken or cracked, and no loose wires are fully operational. That covers the front. You're done. Come to the side. DOT taping 50 to 100% on my driver's side and also on my passenger side. No large holes or missing pieces from top to bottom, from front to rear, where cargo can shift out on either side. Okay. Then you'll come up underneath. Watch your step, buddy. Sorry about that. Underneath, you will have what they look like ribs, but they're cross members. And they exist on both sides, from driver's side to passenger side, from the front all the way to the rear of the jacket. This helps support the cargo inside this trailer. Okay. Now on these, you will say no broken welds because these are actually welded, and they're also riveted here on the side. It is a violation by the eyes of the law if you have two sets of rivets broken side by side. The reason why that is, now this cross member is weakened, one particular cross member, okay? That is a violation. I will tell you that right now. You can't get a ticket. In between my cross members, I have wood flooring. It exists from front to back, driver's side to passenger side, no large holes where cargo can shift out. Now on this is my landing gear frame, from driver's side to passenger side. The actual landing gear frame structure is metal. Not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces. All mounting bolts are in place. Up here up on top, you'll mention about the broken welds. No broken welds. It's welded here. It's welded over there as well. Okay. This is my crank handle, excuse me, and it's in the stowed or locked position. It is properly mounted, secured with a nut and bolt here, and it does operate correctly when lowering my landing gear and raising it. My landing gear legs, properly mounted, secured on the driver's side and passenger side. They are not bent or broken. These are called, technical name is called sand pads. You can call them landing gear feet on both sides, okay? This is a pivot pin or a mounting bolt. Allow that to do that, okay? They're both operational and properly mounted, secure, not broken, cracked, or missing.
Would that particular one pass?
This one here, what's wrong with it, George?
It's bent. It's got a piece sticking out.
You mean that right there?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Would that work? It's broke. You're right, George. For you, for the school, it works. Every school that I work for, all the equipment, it was just made to be used for students, never to haul anything. We are not for hire per se on commerce side. So we have a different set of standards that we go by. Is it operational? Yes. Does it work? Yeah, I wouldn't put it down too many times, but it works.
So like the pair of rivets right in front of you that are
side by side.
Yep.
This end and this one. Okay. Yes, this is a violation. Is this a violation, crisscross? Yes. You got one more left on that side, right? You got to lick it throughout your entire panels. That's what the inspectors are doing. When they pull you over, if you ever seen an officer on the side of the road, he's gauging, he's looking, and he's looking at all these rivets as he's walking down to the very back. He will hit you for every one he spots. Okay?
reflective tape has to be white then red, correct?
White then red. That is correct. Okay. And like I said, on the sides is a minimum 50 up to 100%. You guys ever seen taping all the way across?
No.
No? I don't think there's an example here. Most of these trailers are 50% on the sides as well. You can have 100% on this, okay? They can't say anything to you about that. All right. Matter of fact, you've gone beyond the limit, so there's really nothing they can say. Side marker light, red in color, properly mounted and secured. The lens is clean and clear, not cracked. and fully operational, no loose wires. That is not to be confused with an ABS light. This trailer does not have ABS. Okay? That is a side marker light.
Rear is red.
It's red. Yes, sir. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna crawl underneath here. This won't take me very long. Let me let this truck go by so y'all can hear me. Okay, what exists on one side, as I've just proven, will exist on this side, alright? Including brake, suspension, brake chambers, ear hoses, so this is the way I'm gonna do it. I start on this side because my examiner, Yaya's staring right at me. Always start with the side he can see to point things out, okay? So my brake drum and my brake shoes, okay, no excessive, not excessively worn thin on my brake drum, no signs of oil or grease, either on my brake drum or my brake shoes, okay? No illegal welds to my brake drum. On my brake shoes, minimum thickness is 1/4 inch thick at its thinnest point. And I come up. This large bar here is called an axle, all the way across. Not broken, crack, or damage, or missing any pieces. All right? Okay. Then I have my U-bolts. You have 2 here. You have 2 here. Notice the nuts underneath. You got 2 underneath here and 2 on the other side. They go around and wrap underneath my axle, secure my leaf springs in place. All 4 nuts on both sides are present, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces. My leaf springs themselves on both sides, no more than 25% of them is broken, no excessive shifting, no broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces. These are called torsion bars, right here. You got mounting bolts here going through my leaf spring hanger. You got a mounting bolt on the inside as well. All bolts are present, no broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces. And all my torsion bars here, I should have rubber boots in here, and they are not missing. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, because they are rubber. Okay? Then I'll start up here, under the net metal.
Turned up, right side up.
Right side up.
Turn up, yeah.
That is my air tank. Properly mounted and secured, no audible sounds of leaks. Properly mounted and secured with bolts in place, 2 on either side. There you go, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Then all my air lines running down to my brake chambers, I have a set of four total, 2 for each. They are rubber, no abrasion, bulges, and cuts, no audible sounds of leaks. The fittings are in place. Okay? Going down to my brake chambers. Passenger side, driver's side. Properly mounted and secured. Mounting bolts are in place. The clamps. See, here's your clamps that go around here that seal this. Here's another clamp. All bolts are in place, keeping the assembly in one piece. Back here in the back, I have push rods and slack adjusters and clevis pins that connect to my slack adjuster to my push rod. When the brakes are released and pulled by hand, I should have no more than 1 inch of free play. The slack adjuster to push rod are all metal, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces. The clevis pins are intact and the cotter pins are intact, connecting the assembly from the slack adjuster to the push rod. Okay. This right here is another torsion bar that I got my hand on. Okay. From driver's side to passenger side, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces. Cross member right here to my frame, all the way down. Okay, notice this is stationary, does not move. So the frame is metal, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces to it on both sides. Then I would work my way out on this side. Do you see? Okay. And I will start with my set of duals. Once again, the inner, top, outer, no abrasion, bulges, and cuts. Filled to manufacturer's specifications with air pressure. Minimum tread depth is 230 seconds. Tread is evenly worn across, and these tires can be recapped just like my drive tires. Okay? Then I'll go inner, outer bead on my tires are properly seated to my rims, no audible sounds of leaks. There is no debris in between my set of duals that can catch fire while the wheels are turning. Minimum spacing of 3 inches. My rims are touching on the inside, but my tires are not. Then I would finish up out here. On my outside of my rims, these are steel. No illegal welds, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces off my rim itself. No signs of rust, indicating loose lug nuts, and no signs of oil or grease from my hub seal. Okay, all lug nuts are tight, in present, not missing. The hub seal, all mounting bolts are in place all the way around, no visible signs of leaks. This is where I would check it. Right here, I would remove that seal, either by side or using my finger as a dipstick, check the contents, and this is also where I would add it if needed. A valve stem on both sets of duals, no audible sounds of leaks, properly mounted and secured, both have caps on. Okay, then I will come to the back. Okay, so another general overview from top to bottom, from driver's side to passenger side, no large holes where cargo could shift out. Starting with my clearance lights, to include my tail lights here are red in color, fully operational, no loose wires, the lenses are clean and clear, not broken, cracked, or damaged. My tail lights, they operate the following. One I just said, tail lights, brake lights, turn signals, and four-way flashers. My cables to my door, one here and one here, are intact, and they allow my door to retract up when opening up the door itself. This is my door latch, my locking latch. It's in a secure position and it is locked. Door handle, allow me to raise the door up, properly mounted, secure, both bolts are in place. DOT bumper, all the way back, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing any pieces, and no broken welds. Right here. Any place you see welds, mention no broken welds. Okay? DOT taping 100% in the back. And lastly, my mud flaps on both sides, properly mounted, secured, bolts are in place, minimum 6 to 8 inches off the ground. My mud flaps are intact, not torn or missing any pieces. The license plate, there it is. I was looking for it. I was like, where'd it go? Someone stole it right here. License plate up to date and current. I will check the passenger side the same way I just did the driver's side. If you follow me, I'll work my way into the in-cab inspection.
And that's
No. Nope. Because you are not testing in doubles. Okay? This is irrelevant. Leave this out. The pintle hook, the safety chain hook, and your airlines and your electrical. Leave it alone. You don't have to talk about it. Okay? Alright. Questions? So when you're done with the outside, you had Car D just like I did. You would tell them I would check the passenger side, identical to the driver's side. And he will sit there and look at you and you will tell him, come with me into the in-cab and I'll do my in-cab and my air brakes test. He will not tell you it's time for your in-cab and air brakes test. He will not lead you or coach you. It's against the rules. Okay? And he will not tell you where you miss. While I'm talking about this, some students have asked him how many points I have left. Do not ask him. He will not tell you. Because by law, he doesn't have to. He just stands there and looks at you. It's your show. He's just watching. Okay? So give him something worth watching for. He'll probably let you slide on by. Okay?
Sound good to me.
Questions about anything I just covered?